Twice, they burned his house to the ground. Twice, they dragged him to court. But somehow, Dr. Beckley always walked free. Rituals, skulls, missing kids. His name became the blueprint for occult fear in Ghana. Let's get into it. Dr. Sri Yogi Ram Beckley, that's the name he gave himself, but his real name is Prince Nicholas Beckley, a Ghanaian man who studied medicine in the Soviet Union. He came back and he reinvented himself as a mystic. He claimed that he was born in India. He said that he trained under the Dalai Lama. He even threw in Gandhi's name for spice. But all that talk was all lies. This man was from Accra. By the early 90s, people were not calling him a doctor anymore. They were calling him a witch doctor, an occultist, a ritualist, and for good reason. 1994, Accra, kids had been going missing around New Fadama. People were scared, and one name kept coming up, Dr. Beckley. So the police raided his house, and what did they find? Human skulls, blood-stained ritual items, a pile of children's school uniforms hidden away. He was arrested and he was charged with kidnapping and assault. They believed that he used these girls for rituals. Some people even said that he was drinking their blood, eating parts of them, but they couldn't prove it. And somehow, the case didn't go anywhere. The Attorney General entered a no prosecco. Well, that means we're not pursuing this case anymore. Just like that, Beckley was free. But Accra was not having it. An angry mob stormed his house in New Fadama. They burned the whole thing to ashes. People said if the law won't deal with him, then we'll do it by ourselves. Fast forward to 2002. You think after all that, Beckley would stay low, hide, keep his head down, retire from the ritual game. But no. This man moved to New Bawe, opened a shop again like nothing happened. That April, 2 girls were out selling vegetables when Beckley offered to buy everything on their trays if they followed him home. One of them, a 13-year-old, was found the next day tied to a tree in his compound, crying for help, screaming. The second girl, she was never seen again. Police arrested him again. Another raid, another crowd, and once again, they burnt his house down. For the second time in 8 years, people set fire to his mansion and they watched it crumble to the ground. This man was a terror on 2 legs. He was charged again with kidnapping and assault. The police even kept him in protective custody because the Ghanaian people this time, they were ready to kill him on sight. They were tired. But once again, delays. The girl who had gone missing, she was never found, and eventually, just like that, in 94, the case died. No conviction. Man walked free. Again. And here's the kicker. After he got out, Beckley turned around and tried to sue the government. He said that they should pay him 50 million cedis for the house that got burned. The audacity. Let me paint this man for you properly. He used his medical background to make people trust him. He wore robes. He quoted spiritual nonsense. He said he was in contact with ascended masters. He started a cult that taught reincarnation, karma, and levels of enlightenment. But it was all a cover. Behind all this, his robes and plenty talk, he was running a pyramid scheme, collecting money from followers, promising them spiritual blessings and financial miracles, recruiting people like it was MLM. And some of these rituals, allegedly, they involved sexual abuse. People were scared of him, they were scared of this man, but others just followed him blindly. He used fear, mysticism, manipulation to control everybody around him. After the second arrest in 2002, Beckley vanished. By 2005, he was gone. No trace, no sightings. Some say he ran to Togo. Others say maybe he died. But up till today, nobody knows for sure. In Ghana, his name still carries weight. Ask anybody who grew up in the 90s, they'll tell you. Parents used to say, if you don't behave, Beckley will get you. Schools were on high alert. Churches held prayer vigils. His case, it became the poster child for everything wrong with ritual killings and spiritual fraud in the country. Even now, people get chills just from hearing his name. He was never convicted. He was never sentenced. But in the court of public opinion, Dr. Beckley is guilty of everything and more. And somehow, this man got away. It's wild. If you enjoyed this video, please follow me for more stories like this. And if you check my bio, you see my other social media that you can follow me on as well. Thank you.